Hood Talk News, we on fire.
Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? That Dade County Project Hood, baby, is back. Back again, baby. Yeah, we back again, man. Hey, man, we got Luce Cannon, man. Real wife again in here, man. And she be coming with the receipts, man. She be dropping it, man. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. She be dropping them receipts, man. Everything she say, she got proof for it. You know what I'm saying? So with no further ado, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, I ain't on nobody's side. I'm gonna tell y'all like that. But if they bring it, y'all know Hood gonna report it. And that, hey, listen, man, and all you fake gangsters, you gotta start telling your partners, man. Stop coming to the internet with this stuff, man, because these vloggers gonna grab it and we shouldn't blame them. Because you keep coming on here running y'all mouth, man. Bringing stuff to them to run their mouth. So all real G's know that, you know what I'm saying? All real G's salute to y'all, man. Y'all understand that. You know what I'm saying? The same ones that be telling me, get them, Hood. Get them, Hood. They shouldn't have bought it out here. They disrespecting the game, so disrespect them. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't really disrespecting nobody. I'm just bringing the story how the story, you know what I'm saying, is told. So with no further ado, let's get into it as the sale turns. Boy, another good episode is about to go down right now.
Everybody, my name is King Chosen, and I've been knowing Cannon since about 2006, 2005. And when I met him, he was just posing as a wannabe producer, um, and he really didn't have much going on. So I just kind of just took him like not for a joke, but I just figured he was a young dude just trying to make a name for himself. But what was odd is that he had a lot of connections. You know what I mean? He would call up Sony, he would call up these different places, and they would actually know him, and they would actually be offering him money and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Now, let me ask you a question. You said that he had connections and he called these places. Did you ever verify that they were really those people? Because I know some people have said, like, he has said he's known people and then they talk to, they actually go up like phone calls and it wouldn't really be that person. Like this whole Dirk thing they set up. Dirk had no clue that he was being recorded. There was never an agreement and, something like that. So what do you mean by Sony? Like, did you go to the Sony building with him? Did you call?
Well, he would call them, and they would be the legitimate people. But I after a while, I found out that he was posing as the real Luce Cannon. You get what I'm saying?
He called it Sony. Yeah, man, I got another deal for you, man. Yeah. You remember I gave you Nas. Now.
Oh,
So,
gotcha.
and they would be like, yeah, man, 2 million, yeah, we'll give you whatever, if you want a label. And, and so I'll be like, and then I would ask him like, man, why don't we go take the deal?
And what he
Right?
said?
Oh man, Tremaine. Come on, Tremaine. He gonna make up a lie to cover another lie to cover another lie to cover another lie to cover another lie.
The boy is good, man. The boy is good, boy.
Right.
So after a while, I saw that he had.
And just know, y'all, anybody that fall above him, I'm going to let y'all know, you're way dumber than him. You're way dumber than Bubba, man. Come on.
Had ambition, and we just became close friends. And what happened was his mom ended up getting a settlement for almost $1 million. And so she left us the house in Fontana. And she actually left me in charge because I was the older one and the
Okay.
more responsible one.
So
And
where did Luce? So you met Luce, and he was where is Luce? Where did he go to high school?
he went to high school in Fontana. Okay.
So he was raised in Fontana.
Yeah, he's from.
Where is Fontana, y'all? Where Fontana? How far Fontana is? I ain't familiar with Fontana. How far Fontana is from L.A.? Is that in L.A.? What is Fontana?
From Fontana. He's not from.
That sounds like somewhere on the outskirts or somewhere. Cause long as I was in L.A., I ain't never hear Fontana.
He's not from L.A.
Oh,
okay.
The first time I saw him in LA was like on 43rd and Crenshaw with Big U, and then that's when I knew he was valid. But that was like years even after we had gotten in trouble. But before that, I just took him as an IE dude that gang bang, or I knew his dad was Big Nutty from 60, and when when it's like that, you're kind of born into it. But I figured out, and I talked to their mom, and she said that I guess they had gotten in trouble early, so she had to move them out of L.A. So they haven't been in L.A. for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, he was living with I forgot her name, a Hispanic girl. I forgot her name, man, but she was like kind of she wasn't retarded. She had a disability with her hands, like cerebral palsy or something like that.
Okay.
And he was like living with her, like living off her check.
Boy, this boy jumped from one woman to the next one, boy, for them checks, boy. Hey, look, I ain't knocking his hustle. Y'all let him do it to y'all, man. But hey, that's his game plan. You know, he go from one woman to the next woman. Her money run out, he go to the next one. Well, I'm telling you, man, this dude is good.
So,
wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
And this was, what year was this?
This was in 06, and this was in Hesperia.
Bub said he don't care. He playing for crazy checks and all. He on disability checks. He do not care, boy. He'll take it all.
Long time ago.
So yeah, we went through a period of time where we were like really doing bad. Even Jermaine, you know, everybody was struggling. I would go out and cut hair because I was a barber. I left LA to come out there and do music because I was the first. And you know, I would go out and cut hair and make $40-$50 just to buy McDoubles and stuff for everybody. So we end up getting really close. You know what I mean? We would sleep in the car together. You know what I'm saying? And even when we were at Jermaine's house in like in the den or something, we would sleep on the same bed, head and foot, and stuff like that. And our days mostly consist of like just playing basketball and hanging out and just doing, you know, it's like kind of.
When did you see him that change shift from, you know, you guys struggling as young adults to where he was just like, you know, I need to make it? When did like some shift change?
Well, he's always, like I said, he's always had ambition, and he's always been a great con man. I mean, you know, he conned you. You know what I mean? So
He did. You ain't never lied, boy.
He's one of the best. He's one of the best. And he used to tell me, man, you know, just fake it till you make it, Chosen. You know what I mean? But
that he's doing a very good job of. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Fake it till you
now,
make it.
Now I want to talk about fast forward. I know that you and him ended up catching a case together.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay, so what had happened was, and I can speak openly about it. As you can see, I took all 19 charges on the case.
Dang, he ain't take one?
So yeah. I'm a stand-up dude. I don't, you know what I mean? And what had happened was we were just young and kind of doing some things. And well, we were supposed to close. Well, he lied to me. Let me put it to you like this. He told me that he had an inside connect at the bank.
Boy, I need a friend like this dude that'll take 19 charges for you, boy. I need a friend like you, boy.
Right? And they were in on it, and we were going to close for about $50,000. Okay. So we put in the loan, and the loan cleared. Now, the catch was, it really wasn't identity theft because the paperwork that we had wasn't a real person. It was a ghost profile.
Okay.
So it was a built-up, made-up profile. So technically, it's really not a crime because it's like, that's my alias, but it is a crime because all the documents I used was fraudulent. If that makes sense, right?
Okay.
So, so it closed or whatever, and I went to the bank, and I had the little fake, you know, Alvarado, you know, ID, whatever. And I went in there, and the first time I went in there, she took it, and she was like, well, you know, this ID is no good. And so I was like, really? And I act shocked and surprised or whatever. And then she let me go, and we left. And, you know, Termaine just, you know, he's impatient, and he's really an ignorant person, and he's really a liar and manipulator. So I thought that the lady really was in on it because she let me go.
Hey, he done made a thing. Boy, hey, this is a low-down, dirty dude, boy. You'll send your partner in there knowing the bank teller don't have nothing to do with it. But you would tell him, yeah, she in there on it with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just going in there to her. Come on, man. Why, man? Come on, man. Boy, partners like this, boy, you don't need no partners, boy.
So he's like, well, man, let's go back. Let's go back. I said, no, man, you got to wait a minute. I said, we got to get a better ID. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I want to go back with the same ID. Boy, who follow Bubba, man? Come on, man.
We really gotta get it together, and we gotta go in there and present it. Even if she is on it, I gotta present good stuff in order for it to go through. Him being impatient. Nah, let's go. So I was like, well, all right.
Bub wanted to go, but see, Bub do not think he can't be the mastermind and stuff, man. This it gonna land you in jail every time, man. Watch how this story end up.
All right, man, whatever. Since she's in on it, so we went back like maybe 3 days later, right? Mm-hmm. Now this time she got up and she walked in the back.
This is the same woman. You go back 3 days, so
same woman,
and he's telling you like, hey, she's in on this play. Don't worry, it's all good.
Hey, that's why Wack say. That's why Wack ain't locked up. Wack say, look, when he go to going crazy, I'm gonna fall back in them interviews like I'm surprised at everything he's saying. Boy, yeah, he won't get me. I done seen too many people go to jail behind him. And you know, Wack know everything, man.
Worry, and you know, Tremaine, that's the type of.
Hey, Wack was in them interviews playing like it was his first time hearing this stuff, knowing he prepped Luce Cannon up to say that stuff. He said, man, whoa, for real? No, Luce, don't say that. Don't say that. No. Man, you knew everything he was tipping to say, man. Come on now.
Lies that he tells you.
Right.
Those are the type of deceptions that that's what will get you to move, because I wasn't committing crimes. I wasn't doing nothing. You know, I was just like, well, shit, 50,000, she's in the bank. Why not?
Man, hanging with Bubba is committing a crime, man. Just hang with him, you committing a crime.
Why not? You know, she's in on it. Why
not? Right. He's saying like it's good to go.
It's good. It's good, Chosen. You know, come on, Chosen.
Yeah. So 3 days later, you go back and it's the same woman.
So it's the same woman.
Okay.
And this time she takes the ID in the back, and she's in there for a minute. So I'm not new to the game, man. You know, I've been around, so I'm like, oh man, it's all bad. But I'm trying to think, why would it be all bad? You know, I'm naive, because he leads you in a deception to make you think that it's all good when it's really all bad. Mm-hmm. And by the time I look up, I like tore up the rest of because I had some light bills and phone bills and stuff, you know. Mm-hmm. I ripped those up and I threw those away. and I tried to get up, and just kind of eased out the bank. And by the time I got out the front door, the Fontana police was out there like, man, freeze or I'll blow your fucking head off. And I'm like, oh shit.
Wait. So,
man, you got to be dumber than him though, man. You know, bro, I just call it how I see it now. I ain't saying you're dumb or nothing, but it seemed like that timing you was dumber than him, man. Because you went back with the same ID. You let Bubba convince you to go back with the same ID, bruh. You put a turn around and say, man, I don't care what you saying. I'm not going back in there with this same ID. Lady already said, you know what I'm saying, don't come back with this ID. Even if she was in on it, you keep coming back with the same ID, you gonna get her busted. So that should have made a lot of sense in your head, like, man, if I keep coming back with this same ID, even if she is involved, that's gonna get her in trouble. No, man, we got time. I'm not going back in. You go back in there with that.
So where's Tremaine while you're inside the bank?
This idiot is sitting in my car that we had made a play for the week before. So a week before, we got like fucking 5 cars in one day. Okay. Mm-hmm. I got a brand new Mustang. Somebody got a Benz.
Them boy were using them CPNs up.
Baby mama got a baby mama car, a Plymouth car. You know what I'm saying? We just got, I think it was a 745. So we just really just was acting the ass, right?
Right.
And we got like 5 different cars. So he was just doing too much. He was being greedy, and he was doing too much because we had already got away with the cars. I was enjoying my new car, mm-hmm. my GT Mustang. I was having fun whipping that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you know, and so that's what happened. And so
he's sitting in the bank in the
so yeah, he's sitting in a stolen car. So that's how they tied the cars to the case, to the bank case.
Okay.
Boy, we're too dumb to pull off. Come on, man. You see the police, I'm gone. Bro, ain't no need for both of us to go to jail. How I'm gonna bond you out if I'm locked up? How I'm gonna, try to help you out here if both of us locked up, man? Somebody got to be on the street. I'm gone. Call me if you can make it.
So you come out of
You would want me to leave because it ain't good having a co-defendant. You know what I'm saying? You already caught. You don't need no co-defendant. If he's sitting outside, I know Buddy was in there praying, man, I hope this fool don't get caught. I hope this fool don't get caught because he seemed like he'll tell him.
the bank and the building is surrounded.
Yeah.
So you didn't know how, so who called the police? The lady went into the back and called the police?
Yeah, the lady who was supposed to be in on the
Who's supposed to be in on the play.
Bro, you should have known.
The lady who was supposed to be in on the move.
Wow. So you come out, okay. You come out, the place is surrounded.
Yeah.
They clearly hem you up, I'm assuming. And then what happened?
Right. So I didn't even know that he got arrested. So, you know, I'm thinking for sure he drove off. You know, like why would you sit there? Like you see the police come, they don't know he didn't go in the bank with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
yeah, but you know, the bank could have informed bank could have informed the police that what car you pulled up in, this the car you pulled up in before. You know what I'm saying? They got cameras in the bank, bro. So the bank could have told the police straight up, look, the car he came in and woo woo woo, straight up, and that's why when they came, they could have rushed him before they even got to you. You know what I'm saying? Because they already done told him what kind of car you done came in.
Why wouldn't you just drive off? You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense.
You probably couldn't, dog. They told, when they called the police on y'all, they told the bank, yeah, he pulled up in a woo woo woo. Yeah, this is the second time they came up. Yeah, they already got y'all. They were waiting on y'all to come back. They already knew the plan if y'all come back. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure she probably made copies of all your stuff, the ID and everything. You know what I'm saying? But by her looking at it, that's enough, man. You know what I'm saying? They were waiting on y'all to come back. And she gave you a chance to get away the first time. And you were dumb enough to go back with the same ID, listen to Bubba Gump, man.
While you was just sit there. You know what I mean? So apparently he sits there and they catch him in the car. And then they tied the car to him. Because guess what? The day before there in the same credit union parking lot, the idiot took a car from the same parking lot.
And you gonna go back to it with him? Now, I don't know y'all, man. Y'all let me know who the dumbest in this situation. I'll wait. I don't know who the dumbest in this situation. I'll wait. Let me know who's the dumbest. Man, hey, this don't get no better, y'all.
Wait, he stole a car from the parking lot?
I told you we had all gotten cars. Like, you know, right before that.
Mm-hmm.
So the place that he got his car from
mm-hmm.
was the same lot.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
No, you know he's not that bright. You know,
right.
You know, he's not.
Bruh, if you knew all this, you way below him. If you knew all this at the time. Now I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. If you knew this at the time, no, bro. Know what's going on with you.
He's slow.
Yeah, he like catch me if you can.
No, yeah. No, he's retarded. He's a crash test dummy. I call him Odie from Garfield.
Odie. He say Odie. He call him Odie from Garfield. Oh no, that might be a new one, Odie.
Jesus Lord.
No.
Hey, dude, so dumb. Everybody that know him got a different name for him. For a dumb person, a slow person. Everybody that know this man got a slow person name for him, man. Come on, man.
No, he's slow.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know. You know what I'm saying? He's a slow one, and you know, and so you know, so we get arrested, and I come to find out he's arrested, and his alibi was it wasn't me, it was my brother.
Oh man.
Hey, his brother did go on Street TV and said, y'all go watch the interview on Street TV. He did say Luce Cannon was using his name, man, getting locked up using his name. He said that out of his own mouth. Now, come on now.
We lost you on camera.
So we know dude ain't lying. His brother said, you can go look it up on Street TV. His brother said the same thing.
So his thing
Big dog
was
ain't lying.
is that it's It's
It was
not
my twin.
me, it was my twin.
It was my twin.
Okay. At what point did he say that? What?
Nobody's safe around this dude. I'm telling you, man, I hope she ain't. I hope if he got a little boy, please, y'all do not name that baby after him. Because he going to go get ID in that baby name. He going to go get lights, all type of stuff. That baby going to have bills before he 21. Don't do it.
At what point did you find out he was arrested?
Well, I think we were possibly in the holding tank together. We were going. No, we were. I think we were in the station together. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We were in the station together, and I'm looking at him.
Bills in debts before he 21.
I'm like, you fucking idiot, and I'm like, man, she wasn't in on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you fucking idiot. Like, nigga, this like you got me caught up, fool.
Bro, you supposed to realize she wasn't in on it from the beginning, man. She let you go, man. You come back, you go back with the same. The lady told you, right? Even like I say, even if she was in on it, she looked at the ID and say this ID is no good. It's no good. It's no good. But you still let this fool convince you to go back with the same ID. Even if, like I say, if she was down with it, you getting her in trouble. If she down with the play, she telling you, look, go get a better ID. Maybe I'll let it slide through, but if you keep coming with this one on camera, you're going to get me in trouble, and there's nothing left for me to do but to tell. Can't lose my job behind y'all. Not behind a bubble. You know what I'm saying? Oldie, whatever you call him.
Hemmed up. Mm-hmm.
Got me hemmed up, idiot. So he over there saying, man, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was Jermaine. It was Jermaine.
Oh, he's saying Jermaine got y'all hemmed up.
Yeah. So he like, tell him, Chosen. And I'm just looking at him like,
how was your brother and he wasn't there? You was there. This dude is good, man.
Telling him shit.
Oh no. So he
like, huh?
As soon as y'all
Chosen, huh?
His twin.
He like, huh, Chosen, tell him it wasn't me, it was my brother. And I was like, man, whatever, man. Like, yeah, man. Like, yeah. Like, whatever. Like this dude is low.
He low, but it's only you and him at the bank. What I don't get what's going on here. Like, it's only you and him at the bank. Why he think the police gonna believe it was his brother? He got caught on the scene.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm never.
They gotta stop it,
the
man.
first time we go to court, he was in the holding tank with me, mm-hmm. And the sheriff walked by, and this dude started yelling out, "I'm willing to cooperate with the DA."
Oh!
Wow.
Hey, you gotta stop it. Y'all gotta stop it, man. This dude, hey, you gotta take me out, man. He gotta stop it, man. No, he ain't say that, man. He ain't say, Bubba ain't say that, man. No, man. Come on, man.
Wow. Already?
On my G, on my stuff.
And somebody following him like they gangster, man. Like, boy. No, he didn't say that. No, he didn't say that. No, I better not get one more dude to talk up for this dude. If he said this, man, come on, man. What's going on here, man? The streets is a myth, man. What's going on in the streets, man?
So, G, if I'm lying, G, you know, you been around me, G. Come on, man. We didn't ate, we didn't laugh, we didn't giggle.
But I want the people to hear from you, because, you know, they look at me and say, you know, bitter baby mama.
Hey, Big Dog seem like he know him. I'm gonna have to go at Big Dog word, because this seem like some of Bubba X, man, like the stuff he'll do, man. And then he got the real wife here, man. They coming with nothing but receipts now. The other side ain't been coming with receipts now. I'm telling you now, hey, wax side is up now. This side over here up by 10 now. Y'all gonna have to come receipt, because y'all keep talking about what somebody's saying and y'all got this or that, but there ain't no proof. It's no hold ball over here. They got the gloves off. They ain't playing with y'all, man. If you really got receipts, you got to drop them, man, because y'all losing.
Nah, hell no, man. You was the best.
Hey, GG say, hey, what G-Man said in this song, GG say, boy, I'm turning up. I'm showing up just to even the score.
Somebody who was before me
just to even it, boy. She done passed them, boy.
Nah. You was the best, and you didn't know about him abandoning his other kids and all that, you know, with Nikki. See, I was around with him and Nikki. Now, Tremaine has a good soft side. I've never known him to be abusive towards women, and I can say that.
Yeah, you did say
He's always been protective of women. Now he'll bully a dude. You know what I'm saying? We used to go play basketball.
Well, that's a good thing to know about Loose Lips.
Basketball at the park, and he would bully all the Hispanic people. I would have to stop him. You know what I'm saying? We'd be driving down the street, and he'd be pushing them off their bikes. You know what I'm saying? Kid shit, stupid shit. Right, so, you know, every time we went to go play football or anything, and that's all we did, you know, and barbecued every day.
Boy, was just mad in Malibu, boy. Got a good life and just mad.
To play video. No, because mom left,
beating up all the white boys.
Left us the house.
Yeah,
so when she left us the house, that was it, huh?
I said no, you did say that. Okay, so he's in the holding tank. He's yelling to the guard like, "Hey, I'll cooperate. What happened?"
Yeah. So at that point, I knew that my whole reputation was at stake. So we got to court, and they were talking about 4 years or something like that. And I jumped up and I was like, for what? I said, I didn't even hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't draw no blood. I didn't stick nobody up with no guns. Like I said, watch when I get out this motherfucker. Right? I spaz out. No, I crash out because I really ain't got it all. So I crash out on the whole courtroom and the judge. So the judge like, man, calm down. He said, hold on, counsel. And they went in the back. So she came back out like 15 minutes later. She said, listen, I'll do this for you. If you plead to all 19 charges, I'll give you 2 years with half. You already been in here for 4 months, and you'll be out in about another 8 months. I said, I'll take it. Because
dog got 2 years messing around with this fool, man. Come on, man.
Did you at that point?
But hey, big dog. Now, big dog, I'm listening to your story now. You know, I got to keep it real. You put a lot of this on yourself because you went out there with Lil Dummy, Bubba Gump, Odie, as you call him, and you let him convince you to do this dumb stuff, man. The lady gave you a warning, man. Look, man, I ain't trying to get you locked up. This ID ain't good. You hear what I'm saying? The ID ain't good. Get up out of here. But you let Bubba convince you to go back. So who's to blame? You got, you got by a dummy, man. And sometimes it happened to the best of us, man. Hey, you know.
When you heard Luce, when you guys were together and he was saying, you know, I'll cooperate. Did they take him anywhere? Did they remove him from the cell? Did you see him again after that?
No, I mean, at that point, no, but that's all I needed to hear. You get what I'm saying? That day I got off the case. That day. You
just knew, like, after he said that and after he was already blaming on his brother, which we all know is true because he was just, I don't know if you know this, but there was somebody in showed up to his court in the Diamond as bail hearing, and he literally stood up in court and said exactly what you just said.
Yeah, I don't lie.
Hey, all those crimes.
Boy, anybody follow this dude, boy, got to be just stuck on stupidity, man, or never had no attention in their life, and they loving the attention he getting, and they want to jump on the bandwagon. Because there's no way I tell myself to this dude after hearing all this stuff from people in his past. You got to be the dumbest, or, you know what I'm saying, the most needed for attention. Because it is a drug. Attention is a drug, too. People be looking for it, boy. They don't care if it's good or bad. They want it. Because to run with this dummy, you got to be just looking for attention because you ain't getting no money with him.
It wasn't me. It was my twin. He literally just said that. So
that's his alibi.
You've literally just clarified that this is what he does because you literally just did this in court. That only one person, I believe, was in the court that day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so I'm sure I see that's a pattern. Him blaming his twin.
Yeah.
So were you aware? And you know, as I told you, I did pull the cases. I did pull your guys' charges. I went through them very thoroughly. And did you know that Luce?
Okay, Candace. Okay, Candace.
So let's just pull it up. Just since you said, after you took your
She come with receipts, boy. That's why. Hey, that one thing I like about watching her. She come with them receipts, boy.
19 charges,
Mm-hmm.
were you aware what charges
As she say, receipts.
Luce took? Did you know
No.
what charges he took?
No, I didn't give a shit. I really at that point I didn't care.
Okay.
I was done with him. He lied to me. Now he being a bitch in a cell. You know what I'm saying? Because I got in trouble when I was like 16 years old, and I beat a life sentence at 16, and I was in the first wave.
Bruh, you beat a life sentence just to come out to hang with Cornball Cannon? To go back to jail on something stupid? After doing a life sentence, you should know better than to be hanging with this dude? Come on, man.
With the 3 strikes and stuff. So
It
I
don't
was
get
done
no
with crime
credit.
then, but I figured I could get away with some white collar shit, you know what I'm saying, and try, you trying your hand. I'm young.
Well, not doing a life sentence. He had a life sentence, then he got out.
Yeah.
So,
have you ever pulled this paperwork? Have you ever seen his?
No.
Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so this is these are the charges that you took.
Yeah.
As we could all see, the chat and everybody else, as you can see.
Yeah, that's me. $1 million bill. Yeah, Mr. Yeah.
All these charges.
Yeah.
And I'm
They call me
explaining.
the ghost. I'm really ghost like some power. That's me. Yeah.
All on here, the charges, right? And
yeah.
let me pull up Tremaine's charges, you guys. So let's look at his charges, right? So you guys saw Chosen's. Let's pull up Tremaine's charges so you can see Chosen, since I'm sure you haven't pulled his paperwork.
He told me he did 2 years.
So we're gonna pull it up together. So,
he talked for 2 years, bro.
So as we can see right here,
he telling you he told for 2 years or more.
Action came on for sentencing. So count 1, 3, 4, 6, and 7, order dismissed. Reason 1385 PC.
And what's that?
Counts 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, order dismissed. Reason 1385 PC.
Wow.
A motion of people pursuant to plea bargain, count 13, 14, 15, 16, order dismissed. And a motion of people pursuant to plea bargain 17 and 18, order dismissed. Reason all of them were
even the stolen car he got caught in, it was dismissed too.
Reason 1385.
Yeah, well, that's when he became an informant.
Well, I see on yours did not have a 1385 PC.
Yours, I ain't no 13 shit.
Hey, big dog say ain't no 13 nothing. Get that
Listen,
straight.
man, I've always been a stand-up dude. You know what I mean? If I do the crime, I'm gonna do the time. I don't really do crime.
So let me go to the chat. Let me go to the beginning. So if anybody wants to, well, you guys can see it at the top. There's the case number. And like I said, I looked at them both thoroughly. You guys were originally charged with all the same charges.
Yes.
You both originally had $1 million bail.
Yeah. I'm the $1 million man.
Both $1 million bail.
Look at that's just what Luce get it from, man. Yeah. I'm the $1 million man. Bro, you had $1 million bail, man. You didn't have $1 million, bro. It was a bail. It was $1 million bail. On $1 million, you probably paid, what, $100,000 to get out? Come on, man. Still a lot of money. But still, man, you don't brag about stuff like, yeah, $1 million bill. Yeah, that's me. Man, come on, man. Now, hey, this stuff got people indicted. You bragging on.
Then both were reduced to 50,000.
Yeah.
Then both of you.
Oh, it went down, dog. Big dog. Oh, big dog, it went down to 50, man. 50 ain't nothing but 5,000, big dog. Oh, man, we thought you was balling.
Waived. Okay. Now, this is where it gets tricky. Both of you did your declarations.
Mm-hmm.
You waived your Fifth Amendment.
Right.
And then come the charges, and then you got 19, and he has like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I can't pick this up if I didn't see it myself. But I wanted to do research. Like I said, I'm never gonna come, just come on here talking. You guys all know I had to pull the receipts so we could see it for ourselves.
Yeah, it is. Look at that word, receipts. Hey, I was gonna say something last time, y'all. It would eat me up, but y'all know hood old school. So when she was saying receipt, I'm like, man, I ain't gonna pick at her because this could be some new stuff, and I don't need my kids coming in here talking about in the room talking about something when they hear my video talking about something. Dad, you know what you laughing at her for? She said receipt. That's what everybody's saying now, receipts. It ain't receipts no more. It's receipts. So, I fall back from that. But when I see people coming in my comment talking about receipts, what is a receipt? I'm like, man, hold on. There's something wrong here. Lord Jesus, we got a fire.
We need receipts. We need receipts. Yeah, he's a snitch. But and after that, I would never.
What made you stay solid at that point, knowing that he had clearly, right? He told you he knew the girl in the bank. You realized that wasn't true, right? At that moment, you get to the jail. He's literally telling on his own twin brother, and like, hey, right. What made you stay solid when it came time for your plea bargain? What made you stay solid?
Well, the thing of it is that Cannon is really, and as you can see, he's really connected in the industry. Mm-hmm. Whether he lied his way in there, whether he manipulated his way in there, deceived his way, he's really connected. Mm-hmm. So, me being an artist and me, just having my background, I figured, okay, I can't do crimes.
Dude ain't connected. You know how to call whack.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Your phone's on mute.
Because a lot of his connections, I don't know about back then, but I know now his connections ain't worth nothing.
You're muted. Unmute your mic.
Big Dog say, I'm new to this.
Oh, we lost him, y'all. Let's get him back. So as you can see, you guys, while Chosen gets his connection together, he's coming back, figured it out. But like I said,
Big Dog, you got to get off that Android now. Then come on now, you're going to be doing a lot of shows because people going to call you after this. You seem like you know what you're talking about.
I showed you guys.
Whack going to call you. He going to run you through the chitlin circuit, man. That Vlad TV, No Jumper, Cam Capone, DJ Academic, Trap Log Ross, you know what I'm saying? All these guys, you know what I'm saying? They on a whack umbrella, you know what I'm saying? So you gonna run you through the chitlin circuit, man. You gotta get a better phone, bro.
You guys can pull these.
Okay, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you now.
All right, okay, yeah. So I figured, I can't do. I'm not gonna do any crimes with him. Mm-hmm. But you understand something. We grew up as brothers. You know what I mean? Me, him, and Jermaine grew up as brothers. You know what I mean? For one. We weren't doing anything wrong at that time, so this kind of just came about. So I didn't look at it like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do some more crimes with him. But I know everybody. I know Portia. I know the sister. I'm not gonna say anything. I know everybody in the family, and they take me as family. So just like when I came to the house, I'm pretty sure
they need to do a movie on this dude. This dude manipulated himself into the rolling 60s, and he ain't even from there. They say his daddy was a part of it. They saying he really from South. I'm just telling you the story, what I'm hearing. I don't know did he do this or not, but this is what I'm hearing. From what everybody's saying, it seems like he manipulated himself into the game. You know what I'm saying? He's really not about that. He's from Malibu or somewhere. He was raised good. I'm just telling y'all what I'm hearing them saying. And that's everybody that talk. He was raised good. He really ain't about that. Because I heard another dude talk, right? And this was like 3 years ago, y'all, before all this went down. Dude said he came around, he faked on Big U like he finna put some money behind an artist or something, like he got money. I could be wrong where he was trying to put the money at, but it was a story like this. He was trying to put some money behind something they had going on. He was rolling with this white boy. I guess he was from the neighborhood. What this guy talking about? Malibu or wherever, somewhere nice. Say, he came around, he came flogging. He was using all the white boy cars and stuff, driving the white boy cars. Say the white boy really had the money. But Luce was faking like it was him. Time goes by, they realized this dude ain't got nothing. It was all bull. You know what I'm saying? So I guess by that time, he was all in with the gang, I guess. You know what I'm saying? They know his daddy, whatever. But they say the only reason he got close to Big U because he was making promises on stuff that he couldn't deliver. You know what I'm saying? Flogging. That's what we call it in Miami, flogging. But that's the story that, if you can look it up on the internet, man, 3 years ago, this guy came out and he telling the whole story. He said, dude is a square. He ain't bought none of that. You know what I'm saying? He got the whole internet food. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all the story. This is not my story. This is their story. I'm just bringing it to y'all, what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? We got to make content. We got to make content, man.
Sure, you was like, okay, he called everybody brother, but you can see.
And we got to be honest with it. Only thing I'm doing is using the stuff they bring it. You bring it to me, I'm going to use it. I don't care what nobody say. I'm going to use it. Call me hood because I'm hood, baby. I'm going to use it.
The way he allowed me to just be free, that we had long history, more so than anything else.
And he told me that.
Even you know, we were like best friends. You know, we
hey, when we gonna get one of these fake gangster dudes that be in comments to say, look, bruh, you wrong. This man didn't go in your house, grab you, put a gun in your head, and make you start talking. This woman didn't grab no gun, go in your house, put it to your head, and make you start talking. You did that, bruh. You went out here and gave these people all type of content. They ain't know about you a day before they start talking about you, man. You gave it to them. When we gonna get it? That's how you know ain't no real dudes on this internet, man. All the real dudes, they don't get on this stuff, man. Cause real dude gonna tell you, cause listen, when I was thugging out here in these streets, you know what I'm saying? And anybody in Miami will tell you, man, look, I ain't no joke with that, man. Listen, man, I ain't toot my own horn, but I wasn't no joke out here, man. Anybody will tell you, man. Anybody will tell you, boy. And I don't brag on that type of stuff. But listen, all the older people, when I was in the streets, they always tell me, watch what you do and say, man. Don't go out here with, you know what I'm saying? They get on us when we do, man. So, no, you did that, bro. Them folks wouldn't been coming over here jumping out and stuff if you wouldn't have been out here acting crazy. Pulling out guns, shooting for nothing. Doing dumb jump, riding your car through the trap, skidding out and stuff. You the one brought that attention on us. So you got to take accountability. What happened to those real dudes, man, that tell you just like it is? Don't come to the person that's talking about you. They come to you. You gave these people something to talk about. What happened to these people, man? What happened to them real G's, man? All we got is some fake followers out here that want to tell these people what they want to hear because they want to follow. I ain't finna sit and say, yeah, and be a yes man to nobody, man. You're bringing them to tell it how it is. Stop being yes mans out here and know how to turn to your partner, because that's how we used to do back in the day. We'll turn our partner. Nick, listen, man. Hey, I'm on your side. But shut up, man. You wrong. You keep talking, keep telling all our business, keep telling all your business. Shut up for a second, dog. If you shut up, they'll leave you alone. They won't have nothing to say. Ain't nobody really talking about Brick Baby like that but Adam, because he over there mad because Brick Baby ain't calling him. But Brick Baby fell back, and Brick Baby name been out the media. Look around. Ain't nobody talking about nobody but Luce. Loose lips. Because Loose lips keep on talking. Come on, man.
Heading foot.
Real G's got to step up, man.
We slept in the car. You know, we slept at his uncle Cedric's house in San Bernardino. I mean, we did a lot, man. You know what I mean? So,
and that's one thing what I liked about what Project Pat said. They say, man, when you see, you know, I know I told this story before. They say when you seen Gucci, man, did you I know y'all got into it because both of y'all street dudes. You're like, no, that's how you know real street dude. Real street dude gonna laugh, joke, smile, but they ain't gonna even show you that side of them. But if you try to bring it to them, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be ugly. That's me. Yeah. Don't take this smile for granted, man. Yeah. Listen, man.
you know, if your brother, just like Jermaine, you know, Jermaine's not gonna stop dealing with him because he snitched on him. You know what I'm saying? That's his brother.
That's his brother.
Okay. So with family,
it's different.
It's just like, okay, nigga, you a snitch, so we not gonna do no dirt with you. You gonna tell.
Oh, we're not gonna tell on you.
Yeah, you gonna tell on this. So that eliminated. And it's funny because when I came to the house, the guy that I was with was trying to do some business with him. And I was like, listen, man, I don't do any business with Jermaine. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I said, I'll come hang out, see how he's doing. You know what I mean? And then you also want to give people a chance to grow. You think that we did that in our 20s. I'm 46
Bubba ain't doing no growing, man. He done showed y'all every which way he's not growing.
now.
Mm.
So for him to still, even now on no jumper at 42, you know, to be doing what he's doing at 42 is amazing. Because and not in a good way. It's like terrible. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you figure that after all of this, you would learn it. Even Big U said it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you personally as well. I was on Crenshaw cutting hair way before I even dealt with Candace. So I've been knowing. I know all of the people from. I knew Nipsey. You know what I mean? I knew all of them people, man, way before I knew Cannon.
Mm.
So for him to still be doing the same things all these years later and actually to have gotten progressively worse is just mind-blowing to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's mind-blowing to me.
Mm.
I remember the night I
It's addiction. That line is addiction for him, man. You know what I'm saying? Over the years, it got worse and worse because I guess it was working for him. And it worked him right into jail, man. You know what I'm saying? All that capping, all that lying, all that flogging, man. That's the only place it's gonna get you, man. Other people was falling for his lies and his fake stories and his all the other people was falling. It just done caught up to him. Y'all don't see that. You don't see that. It caught up to him. It done caught up to him. All that putting people in jail and he not getting caught. Now it done caught up to him.
I was there with you, and then I heard something. Remember, I came in the room,
Mm-hmm.
and you were on the ground.
And it gonna catch up to whack. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. When they get done, when them boys get done with working you, guess what they do? When it's over, it's over. You know what I'm saying? See, they looking at the internet and they telling y'all gotta pay attention. They looking at the internet. They seeing the internet not rocking with him no more. Nobody's trusting him. So it's time to pull him up out the game. He's no good to him no more. Nobody is gonna deal with this dude. They calling him loose lips. He talk too much. So therefore he's not gonna be able to get no more people indicted. Same with Big U. Everybody calling him Big Dusty Dirty Draws. Nobody trusts him. The murder done came out about that kid. So they pulling him in. Why you think him and Big U the only one still in there? And Britt Baby just got caught in the crossfire. He ain't got nothing to do with their case, but they picked him up at the same time. They trying to get all of them off because they watch the internet. No Jumper got a lot of these dudes indicted. All these talk shows and podcasts these dudes got on, I ain't even just say No Jumper. A lot of these dudes got indicted off their mouth going on these podcasts with this stuff, man. Remember back in the day, you put a camera or anything in front of a street dude's face, man, you dead in there get shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, no, bro, don't put that on me, bro. You can't even come to the block with a camera. Now these dudes are jumping in front of the camera. So now rewind back. That's the reason why those old school cats was telling you back in the days, don't come around here with no cameras. Don't tape nothing around here. Because you could be filming you and the dude behind you could be serving. Now the police got him on tape. You get what I'm saying? These dudes now is so disrespectful. That's why the whole block getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? They coming with this stuff. And then they getting mad about it. But hey, y'all cleaning up the block. So if y'all want to turn around and clean up the block yourself and get yourself indicted, hey, I'm here for it. I'm gonna talk about it. You get what I'm saying? You know why? Because, hey, y'all doing it to yourself. I ain't doing it to you. You're doing it to yourself. So I'm going to come and let these kids know, grown people know, or whoever want to listen, right, what y'all doing. So, hey, they show them the example. Not saying it's going to change their life. I ain't saying it's going to change their life. We don't know what will change a person's life. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to throw it out there and they can see, you know what I'm saying? They can have examples. You know what I'm saying? When they want to know, hey, how the outcome going to be, here go the example. I'm showing you through these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, and I was gonna check his ass because everybody needs to understand something. Cannon has never put his hands on me. He has never tried to play that tough shit. And I mean, after whatever happened with me and him, with him setting me up, you know what I'm saying? Then it got different. But prior to that, he's never even, we got into one little thing, and his mom was like, "Chelsea, just leave." But Cannon has never put his hands on me. And so he don't play. I'm different when it comes to me. And I was like, what's going on? And he told me that you had a seizure, You
That's
fell
funny you say that
and
because
bumped your head, right?
yes, he did. You did say that.
He
He
said you
did.
had a seizure,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Gee, you all right?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be fine." But the
Mm-hmm.
vibe, I knew it was something different. You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
I
No.
don't know that version of Cannon. I don't.
Okay, hold on one second. The chat wants.
Nobody know that version. That's the thing about the internet, right? You could come here and fake like you hard, and these guys gonna believe it without no proof. I mean, a lot of these guys don't even know him. They met him on the internet and be like, yeah, he's the toughest, roughest. But don't even know what I'm saying. Hear none of these backstories and look through it like this dude is, come on, man. Come on, man.
Wants me to they want to know what a 1385 PC is.
Yeah.
So you guys,
One thing about it, man, when you come from this life, man, you don't see none of that, man. What's a gangster to a gangster? What's a tough guy to a tough guy? You know what I'm saying? Because we know anybody could be touched. You know what I'm saying?
guys know I will read the definition. A 1385 PC is a request to a judge to dismiss a criminal case or reduce charges in the interest of justice. It can be filed by the prosecution, the defense, or even by the court itself. The judge has the discretion to grant the motion if they believe dismissal or reduction would be in the interest of justice and there are reasonable grounds for the decision. Now, let me read in the interest of justice. In the interest of justice, what that means. What constitutes in the interest of justice is subjective and can vary depending on the specific circumstances of the case. Some common circumstances include the defendant's lack of criminal history, which we all know that, Cannon doesn't lack that.
Right.
The defendant's cooperation with law enforcement.
Hey.
Working. He's a worker, a lurker, and a worker. I'm telling you, this how they do him. They humiliate him when they done with him, man. It's over with. It's over.
Hey.
The proof is in the paperwork. I don't care what none of these dudes say. The proof is in the paperwork.
The defendant's remorse, the seriousness of the offense in relation to the potential of penalty. So
but he wasn't a good worker, right? Like you cleaning up the community from, people that's really, really messing up the community. This man was using it for his own benefit. You know what I'm saying? When he screw over a person, rip them off out of money, then he try to get them indicted so he won't have to pay. He do that type of stuff.
For everybody asking, again, I will repeat what the interest of justice means. And it can mean the defendant's lack of criminal history, the defendant's cooperation with law enforcement, the defendant's remorse, the seriousness of the offense in relation to the potential penalty. So we're not saying, like I said, we don't know, but
I know
everybody can, you can.
I know. Right. I know. I can say. I was there.
You was there. You was on the case, so we gonna believe you, bro. You was there.
I heard it with my own ears.
I know you heard it.
I know. I can say.
Yeah. That's why I let you speak. I'm just explaining to them.
And everybody ain't just saying this, man. That's just like somebody say this dude's suspect. You gonna the first person say it, you be like, man, he just hating on him. But you hear 5, 10 more people say it, man, that don't even know each other, don't got no reason to hate on them. Then you got to look at that, man. What's wrong with y'all? You got to look at it, man. Everybody saying this, paperwork and everything. Come on now.
And that's why that's why he wanted to get rid of me. Think about it. I'm the only person.
Well, hold on. I want to get there. We're going to hit that next. So yeah, I want to hit that. And let me bring this up to the stage. Now, I don't want to bring up, I don't want to get no bad memories or anything. And I don't know if you knew about what happened. But
y'all, it's finna get juicy. She pulling up video. This girl come with all type of receipts, boy.
But I want you to watch first, and then we're going to dive into, what happened with you.
Right.
So,
oh Lord, boy, what's going on here? Please tell me they acting.
So, this was somebody.
Luce, boy, you gonna have some more charges, boy.
Who used to stay with us, and Cannon, kind of what you went through. It was the exact same thing, kind of with the no jumper situation and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's
Man, why he be wanting dudes to script? He on some freaky stuff, man. But this is the booty bandit here, man. This the booty bandit, man. He wants you to script for no reason.
that's your bed right there. I know.
Yes,
Oh
correct.
yeah, that's the house right there. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. So kind of like this.
See, man, look at. Hey, boy, he got a nice house now. He was using Big U for his loan agent. Man, Big U was going in there, man. Y'all heard it in the indictment. Big U was his relative.
The same
He could get you in anything.
situation. It seems like this is Cannon's pattern, what he does. And then I know that you saw the
Yeah, she trying to make sure he's staying there.
jumper situation. I'm
I
assuming.
did.
Right? Okay.
I did.
So tell us or tell everybody, why did the no jumper situation resonate with you?
Well, because those guys never saw it coming,
Mm-hmm.
and they never had a chance to even defend themselves. And I think that that's some coward type stuff. And that's actually what happened to me. You know what I'm
So
saying?
tell the crowd, tell everybody exactly, from the beginning about that day.
Well, I'm surprised he's still living, man. I got a cousin did something like that, and may he rest in peace, man. He did something like that to a dude, pulled out on him, man, and made him run home butt naked. I guess dude messed with his chick. He came in, he pulled out on a dude. Dude ran home butt naked, but dude came back and killed my cousin, man. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch when you do that type of stuff, boy. I'm telling you now.
That changed your life.
Well, remember I called Cannon and I had my boy with me from I've been knowing like for a while, and then I had the two girls, and I was like, well, man, maybe we could do a video by the pool really quick or something like that. And I brought the girls up because they were staying from Seattle, right? And she was trying to get home, and then she had already had some problems with somebody else, so she was already being rescued from another situation, pretty much. And I didn't have anywhere to take them, so I just brought them there. And Candace said it was okay, and I figured. So anyway, we was there for about a few days, whatever. And then on the day she was supposed to go home, I sent her with you to go to get her nails done and to get her hair done and what have you, right? Whatever.
Right, at the beauty spa that I own.
At the beauty spa, right? At your beauty spa. So now I went to go handle some business with my boy in LA. And on my way back, Cannon calls me. And he was like, "What's up, Chosen?" And I'm like, "What's up, man?" He was like, "Man, you know your hoes done chose up." I said, "What?" I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Man, your hoes done chose up." I was like, "Man, I don't know."
This dude wanted to be a gang banger, a pimp. He didn't know. He was confused, man, because he wasn't really coming from there. He coming out of Malibu trying to be the best he can be in the hood.
I said, "I ain't got no hoes, man. I ain't, man, you crazy, dude." I said, man, they want to stay. I said, well, that's cool. I said, well, what's up with the business though? Because him and my boy wanted to do some business, and he was supposed to sell him some weed and give him some samples, and that's what we were really coming back for, and to get the girls. And my boy was dating the other girl that was there as well, right? He was with her. So anyway, I knew I had a bad feeling in my stomach, and he was like, well, just come on. You know what I mean? Come get the samples. So I'm like, all right, well, that's no problem. So I'm driving, but I'm having my gut feeling like something's not right. So anyway, I get there.
You gotta follow your gut with this dude.
And as soon as I get there, what's her name? Clarice. Clarice is like, hey, because we had the same birthday. She was like, hey, can I talk to you? And I was like, yeah. She was like, we had the same birthday, And I was like, yeah, what's going on? I was like, I see. They said you want to stay. They said you like it here, and she was like, no, like come here, like. So she walked with me through the back gate into the house, and she's telling me, she said, I don't know what's going on, but
this dude with human traffic.
One of the dudes here told me if I didn't hoe up for him, he was gonna cut my throat. And I was like, what? I said, really? I said, here? At this house? She was like, yeah. I said, man, I don't know what Cannon got going on, man. I said, here go Tremaine with this shit. I said, man, I wish he'd have told these niggas about me, man. I don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really not with that shit. So I said, do you want to leave? She was like, yeah. I said, well, where's your stuff? He was in the room. Remember, you guys had us in the room with the security cameras and all that in that room. So we went in there, got her stuff, and then I went through the garage, and put her stuff in the car, in the trunk.
Mhm.
So by the time I put her stuff in the trunk, what's his name? BT Savage or whatever his name was. You know who that is?
Mhm.
Earl or whoever. Yeah.
That's who was in the video, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So he come out, man, you need to quit all that pillow talking. And I'm like, what? You need to quit all that pillow talking, cuz. And I'm like, I said, listen, man. I said, respectfully, I said, this is my brother's place. I said, I wasn't introduced to you. He never brought me to say hi to you or nothing like that. And I've been here for days, man. So I don't know what's going on with you, man. But you know,
So
me and
where's
the young
Shannon
lady,
at this point when
he's the bitch ass niggas over there in the corner. Just like by the gate, by the pool.
okay.
You know, just standing there. So and then Clarice, she's getting ready to get in the front seat, and I'm standing behind her, like getting ready to get in the car to leave, right?
Mhm.
So he was like, yeah, on some crib on 100, whatever. And I was like, man, look, I don't know what's going on here. I said, but the young lady told me that you said that you was gonna cut her throat if she didn't hoe up for you. And so that's when Cannon was
I
like,
don't know what these dudes had going on, man.
oh, she lying. And I was like, so I told Clarice, I said, man, would you get out and tell these idiots so it don't look like I'm hating on or trying to handcuff you or trying to cock block or anything like that. Would you tell these niggas what you just told me? And she got out the car and she was like, yeah, you said, and pointed at him. She said, you said that if I didn't sell my pussy, you was gonna cut my throat. And I swear, as soon as she said that, imagine now, she's in the front, I'm behind her, and I'm looking at her talk, and he's standing
Boy, I tried to be a pimp from Malibu, man. Come on, man.
behind me.
Mhm.
As soon as she said that, the dude hit me. Bam. I don't know what he hit me with. I don't know if he hit me with just his fist. I don't know what happened, but I knew I've been fighting. You know, we've been fighting all our life. So I knew I was hurt. My legs was wobbled and I was dazed.
Yeah, he hit you with a good one, dog.
And I knew I was hurt, but he didn't knock me out. So I turned on him and I had some rubber legs and I was like, man, you hit like a bitch. And he was like, what? And I guess he was surprised he didn't knock me out. You get what I'm saying? So we tried to square off again.
But he said he knocked that off. Shh. What that is, boy? That tastes like fried chicken. I could take 3 more of them.
and I was in flip flops. And what's funny is Karma is a bitch, man. Karma's a bitch because that dude hit me in flip flops, and right before Cannon got arrested, Cowboy got at his ass at that gas station in some flip flops.
Yeah, throw that shot in there.
I was like, oh, and then my brother called me like, yo, hey, you see that, man? I said, Karma is a mother.
As the saga continue, man. Yeah, Cowboy had that boy getting up out of there, boy. Cowboy had him getting up out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's from the dust of his hands. But listen, I just came to bring y'all that, man. The saga continues, man, as the sales turn, man, as the world turn, too, on the streets. Because it's turning in the sale and it's turning on the streets. Man, listen, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all my platforms, every last one of them, man. Any way you can find Hood. Like I tell you all the time. I got more videos coming, more content. So just follow all my pages. You don't know when stuff gonna jump out now. Follow my pages, man. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all following, I start dropping. Hey, but you rocking with the realest platform on the planet. Hood Talk News. I'm out. Yo. Fuck that shit. We on.
We gonna do what?
We come through this bitch hitting harder than core. Most of the bullshit we tend to ignore. Most of these niggas be snitching, these bitches be tricking for Gucci, Bass, Fendi, Dior. Tip to my shooter, he scrap by the door. We turning up just to even the score. We independent, no label, no handing, no favors. That mean we be getting back more. Money goes up, she be dropping it more. Labels be sweating, be knocking on doors. I ain't no slave, you a hater, be turning the tables. Just know who we doing this for. Them niggas that will come through your front door. Just know we tryna get them so much more. We sitting at the table like fuck a favor. If not, what we doing this for? Don't make a move cause you bound to get shot. Ain't no one out here want issue for clout. Don't want no issue, not with you, they dish you. Won't undo the pain, mama feel if I die. Don't need my little broski asking the why. Tell my homies I stay sober, they high. What would you do if they crewing up on us like, ooh, sucker shit can't fly. I avoid getting high, beauty of the naked eye. On point, no lie, real G, stay low key. I told all my homies we gon' make it home alive. Unapologetic, we don't apologize. The niggas I know they go ride. Any problems, we go hit up the guys. Fuck you haters, I'm the one you despise.